Okay, let's unpack this. 25 runs needed off the last 18 balls. And importantly, 8 wickets still in hand.
Yeah.
You'd absolutely think the Rajasthan Royals had this completely sewn up, wouldn't you?
Oh, 100%. Looked like a formality.
But what we actually saw in Jaipur against the Lucknow Super Giants, it felt like a genuine cricketing smash and grab, a real heist.
It truly was. This wasn't just, a standard win. It was a stunning turnaround. Defeat looked almost certain for LSG, and then bang.
So let's get into it. We're diving deep into IPL 2025's Match 36, LSG versus RR in Jaipur.
That's right. And Rajasthan, they won a pretty crucial toss, actually, and decided to put LSG in to bat first. The pitch looked, well, dry, maybe a bit too paced.
Yeah, it didn't look like a total batting paradise.
Not entirely, and interestingly, both teams, they basically stuck with their playing 11s. No major tweaks.
Which can sometimes be a talking point in itself, but yeah, no real surprises there.
But as you said right at the top, the real drama, all the excitement, it was packed so tightly into those final 3 overs of the chase.
And just to add some context here, think about the IPL standings at this point. Gujarat Titans are out front, 10 points, good net run rate.
Leading the pack, yeah.
But then there's this logjam. Delhi Capitals, RCB, Punjab Kings, and now, because of this finish, Lucknow Super Giants, all sitting level on 10 points.
It's incredibly tight in the middle.
So this win, it wasn't just about getting 2 points for Lucknow. It feels like it could be a huge psychological boost, right? Especially as that playoff race gets really intense.
Absolutely. Momentum is massive in this tournament. And speaking of net run rate, you mentioned Gujarat's is strong. Maybe just quickly explain why that's so important.
Good point. So net run rate, or NRR, it's basically the tiebreaker. If teams finish on the same number of points, the team with the better NRR ranks higher.
Right. It measures how decisively you're winning or how narrowly you're losing, averaged out. A healthy positive NRR is a big advantage in a tight table.
Exactly. So back to the chase. Let's set the scene properly for everyone. We're zeroing in on those last 3 overs. Rajasthan Royals cruising, 156 for 2 after 17 overs.
Comfortable. Very comfortable.
Yashvi Jaiswal batting beautifully. He's got 74. Ryan Parag is there with him, giving good support. They need just 25 runs, 8 wickets in the shed.
It seems like a foregone conclusion. Just knock it off. Shake hands.
But then, well, T20 cricket happened. The unexpected.
It's amazing how fast it can turn, isn't it? It really does come down to handling that pressure cooker in those key moments. Let's break it down. Over number 18, Avesh Khan comes back on.
Right. Avesh Khan returns to the attack. And what happens next is just stunning. First ball, an absolute thunderbolt. A searing Yorker.
Perfect execution.
Crashes straight into Yashvi Jaiswal's middle stump. Uproots it. The set batsman, the guy anchoring the whole chase, gone. Just like that.
74 runs, looked totally in control, and then bang, pace did him in.
And if that wasn't enough drama for 1 over,
yeah,
the very next delivery. Ryan Parag tries this slightly cheeky scoop shot.
Ambitious, maybe.
Definitely ambitious. He misses it completely. Ball hits the pads, big appeal, out. LBW.
Wow, 2 set batsmen, 2 consecutive dulls.
Unbelievable. So suddenly the whole picture changes. They still need 20, but now only 6 wickets left. And the momentum is just completely flipped.
And only 5 runs came off that Avesh Khan over, those 2 wickets. Just massive. Absolutely game-changing.
You have to say, that 18th over, that was the turning point, wasn't it? It ripped the heart out of the chase almost.
It completely shifted the dynamic. What looked routine became incredibly tense. And you just have to credit Avesh. The skill, the nerve, under that kind of pressure. Brilliant.
So that brings us to the 19th over. Rolled by the young guy, Prince Yadav.
Yep, Prince Yadav. Only 23. Big moment for him.
And you know what? He bowled a really composed over, considering the circumstances. Shimron Hetmeyer did manage 1 boundary of 4.
Got 1 away, yeah.
But overall, Yadav kept it really tight. 11 runs from the over.
Which felt like a decent result for LSG at that stage.
It did. It meant Rajasthan needed 9 runs off the final over. 6 balls left, but only 4 wickets remaining now. Still doable.
Look, 9 off 6 in T20. You'd back the batting side most times. But the pressure, it's a different beast altogether in the final over, and Lucknow clearly had their tails up.
And who gets the ball for that final critical over?
Had to be Avesh Khan again, didn't it?
It had to be. Avesh to defend 9 runs, first ball. What does he bowl?
Another Yorker. Right on the money. Pinpoint.
The control under that pressure is just phenomenal. Second ball, Hetmeyer's on strike. He tries to flick it away, maybe finds the gap on the leg side.
Mistimes it, doesn't get a hold of it at all.
Straight down the throat of Shardul Thakur at deep square leg. Caught. Hetmeyer's out.
The pressure just keeps mounting. Another one gone.
The tension is just off the charts now. Then, oh my word, a moment that could have changed everything. David Miller drops a catch.
Oh, you can't do that. Not at this stage. Hearts and mouths moment for LSG fans.
Absolutely everywhere. But okay, it all comes down to this. The final ball. Rajasthan need 4 runs to win. A boundary wins it. 3 ties it for a super over.
Dhruv Jurel on strike. Avesh Khan steams in.
Jurel connects, gets a full toss, and absolutely smashes it, hard and flat, straight back down the ground.
Grab a rocket straight back at the bowler.
And Avesh Khan, just pure instinct, sticks out his bowling hand,
Doesn't even flinch, really.
takes the full force of the shot on his hand, stops the ball. You could see the pain instantly.
Yeah, he definitely felt that one. But he held on, kept it within the infield.
They scramble a single, maybe 2. No, just 1, I think. Or was it 2? End result. Lucknow Super Giants win by 2 runs.
2 runs. Incredible finish. That final moment.
Yeah.
That stop from Avesh. It's the stuff of legend, almost.
Just pure reflex and, frankly, bravery. Putting his bowling hand, right in the line of fire like that.
Knowing everything that was riding on it. It wasn't just stopping runs. It was sheer willpower. Amazing.
So let's nail down those key turning points. That first one, it has to be 17.1, doesn't it? Jaiswal's wicket.
Absolutely. He was batting so well, looked completely set. That Yorker from Avesh just cracked the foundation of their chase wide open.
And psychologically, losing your anchor like that, it puts immense pressure on the incoming guys, especially against a bowler like Avesh who's suddenly found his rhythm.
Exactly. That wicket was the key. It unlocked the whole thing for Lucknow. And then almost immediately after, the second turning point, 17.6.
Yep, the very next ball. Ryan Parag's dismissal. LBW trying that scoop.
Getting 2 set batsmen back-to-back, that just completely shifted everything. The momentum swung so violently towards LSG. It was like an earthquake in the match.
A seismic shift, definitely.
Yeah.
And the third one, well, has to be the very end, right? 20.6.
Final delivery, no question.
The drama. Jurel's powerful hit. Avesh's instinctive, painful stop. Securing that win. It wasn't just good fielding, it was pure grit.
Embodied the whole fight back, didn't it? Resilience personified.
So, talking players, Avesh Khan is obviously the standout performer.
Oh, undoubtedly. His impact was just monumental.
3 massive wickets in those death overs. Those 2 in the 18th that turned the game, and then handling the pressure of the final over.
Yeah.
Plus that incredible stop.
Game-changing performance. You used the word heist earlier, and Avesh was the mastermind, the lead operative in that heist. And you saw the physical cost on that last ball, too.
We definitely did. But, we shouldn't completely forget Yashasvi Jaiswal. That 74 off 52 balls was pure class.
It really was elegant. He anchored the chase perfectly until that one brilliant delivery got him. Such fine margins.
And Ryan Parag looked good for his 39 off 26, but ultimately couldn't see them home when the pressure really ramped up.
Show promise, definitely. But yeah, faltered right at the crucial moment. That attempted scoop perhaps wasn't the right shot just then.
Maybe not. And a word for Prince Yadav, too.
Yeah, absolutely. That 19th over from him.
Yeah.
For a 23-year-old in that cauldron, to keep it to just 11 runs, mostly singles and doubles apart from 1 boundary, that was huge.
Showed real nerve. It kept RR needing a boundary, and that last over kept the pressure on.
Exactly. Set the stage perfectly for Avesh to have just enough runs to defend.
Which brings us neatly to that player of the match debate. It went to Avesh Khan, and it's hard to argue right.
Very hard. His impact was undeniable. 3 for 37, breaking the back of the chase, defending 9 in the last over with Yorkers, and that incredible final act.
But if you were playing devil's advocate, could you make a case elsewhere? Jaiswal's 74 built the entire platform. Without him, they weren't even close.
You could make that argument. A foundation is vital. Parag's innings was important too in the middle, and Yadav's over was critical.
Doesn't Jaiswal's innings, getting them into a position where they should have won easily, hold enormous value?
It holds huge value, absolutely. But in T20, especially in tight finishes, it often comes down to who performs when the pressure is absolutely at its peak. Jaiswal set it up, but Avesh won it for LSG.
Right.
He directly intervened to stop them crossing the line. Those wickets, that final stop, they were the difference between winning and losing right at the death.
So while Jaiswal was brilliant,
Avesh's performance was match-winning in the most literal sense. So for me, player of the match for Avesh Khan. Yeah. No real debate.
Agreed. And it sounds like the fans online, especially the RR ones, were just shell-shocked.
Oh, you can imagine. Disbelief. Lots of talk about choking, wasn't there? Having 8 wickets in hand with just 18 balls left.
Yeah, letting it slip from that position. It's got to sting. The overwhelming feeling seemed to be just stunned disappointment for Rajasthan supporters.
That's T20 cricket for you. Looks like you're cruising. Next minute, the wheels have completely come off. And for RR, yeah, that one will hurt for a while.
Definitely one they'll look back on. Okay, most amazing moment, we've touched on it, but it deserves its own spotlight.
Has to be the final ball, no doubt.
Just paint that picture again. 4 needed. Gerald connects perfectly. That ball is absolutely flying back.
Full toss, hit with immense power.
At Avesh. No time to think, just pure reaction. Hand goes up, cops the full force. You saw the pain, the wince, but he stops it.
The collective gasp from the crowd in Jaipur, you could almost feel it. Game over, LSG win. Just incredible theater.
It was more than just feeling, wasn't it? It was pure grit, determination, putting your body on the line.
Exactly that. It symbolized everything about Lucknow's fight back in those last few overs. That image of Avesh, hand-throbbing, but having secured the win, that'll stick around. Might be one of the moments of the season.
I think you're right. So wrapping this up, what's the bigger picture here from this match? For LSG, huge. Another thrilling win joins that 10-point group.
Massive confidence booster. Pulling a win out of the fire like that does wonders for team spirit.
Absolutely. For Rajasthan Royals, though, this one's going to haunt them. How do you let that slip?
Big questions to answer there. How do you close out games when you're so dominant? It's a tough lesson, especially now as the playoff race gets even tighter.
Definitely a learning moment, maybe a painful one.
And for the rest of us, the fans, just another reminder of why we love the IPL, right? The sheer unpredictability.
Keeps you on the edge of your seat. That playoff race is so congested now, feels like anything could happen. More drama surely awaits.
You just know there are more twists and turns coming. You genuinely can't script finishes like that. So true. And thinking about this match, this whole deep dive, it does make you wonder, doesn't it? Across any field, not just sport, what is it that separates those who crumble under pressure from those who somehow find a way, who pull off the unexpected, even when it, well, physically hurts like it did for Avesh?
That's a great question. Is it just mental strength? Is it specific skills practiced under duress? Or is there always that little element of luck involved in those game-defining moments?
Yeah. What really defines that ability to deliver when everything is on the line, definitely something to mull over.